earlier targeting a 2,500 kind of top line. They ultimately ended with 2,900. So it turned out to be much better than what they had earlier anticipated. And just on that word of Adani Group stocks, Hormuz was telling me that the entire market capitalization of the Adani Group stocks today with the up move stands at about 20 lakh crore, which compares with the low of 7 lakh crore that it hit post the Hindenburg report being out, but it's still not back to its heyday levels. At that time, the market cap of the entire Adani Group stocks was about 24 lakh crore. This was Hormuz's data that he put out earlier today. But we're wrapping up the Nifty at 23,300, a solid 770-point gain on the Nifty, 3.5% up move on the benchmark indices, mid-caps moving in step. Though the advanced decline ratio, perhaps you could have wanted for a little bit more, 2:1 on the advanced decline ratio. Sectorally, PSUs did well. So while the Nifty Bank ended with a gain of about 4.5%, the PSU banking index was up 8.6%. State Bank of India was the big star, but outside of that, even a Bank of Baroda, IOB did well. Adani Group stocks, Adani Ports being the top Nifty gainer, and other PSUs. So NTPC, Power Grid, ONGC, PFC, REC across the board, and you had some big, 8-10% kind of up moves.
Absolutely. I mean, all kinds of stocks. I mean, GAIL is up 13%, for instance. I'm trying to see names which are not Adani and not PSU, and they've managed to find takers. Tube Investments would be one of them, about 8% up on that stock. Concor has had a good session, about 9.5%, but again, trying to go beyond, deeper into the private sector space. Let's see what else is work. IRB, 10.5% on the higher side, is a name that really stands out. I'm actually failing. It's EIL, it's Canara Bank, it's Central Bank of India, UCO Bank. So no, trying to find non-PSU names, but not too much luck with that.
8% on the index itself, right? So it's just staggering, the gains here. But CG Power, if sort of go outside the PSU space, CG Power was up 7%. Stock's almost at $700 now. Nazara was up 12%, and these are all stuff with very good volumes, by the way. So it's actually a very long list of names. Religare was up 7%. Motilal Oswal was up 7%. What else? Skipper was up 9%. And it's a big volume day, mind you. I mean, that much, I think it's very clear just looking at the screen here. Shriram Finance up 7%. Shriram Finance, of course, is now a Nifty stock. NCC was up 8.5%. LIC Housing Finance was up about 7.5%. Prestige Estates was up 8.5%. So, just as Surabhi said, trying to find stuff outside of the PSU. And I mean, they're not there in terms of the biggest volume sort of gainers, net gainers, but very much part of the mix today with what went on. So we started with an 800-point pop, and the market ends with 776 points in gain. So, this is just incredible. Almost at the day's highest point, back at the day's highest point. So the market is going into the actual results. Of course, I think, you'll get a chance to react. Actual numbers will start to come in from 8 o'clock in the morning. Markets will start at 9:15, and it'll all be clear by hopefully 10:30, 11 o'clock. So, so you get a chance to kind of react to which way things are going. But as of now, market's gone all in, sort of believing what the exit poll numbers are really showing.
Absolutely. Even, the thing with today was there was no intraday dip whatsoever, no volatility. Started 800 up, is ending practically 800 points up. But I think that's where it's curtains on this edition of Closing Bell. Thank you very much for being with us. But Markets Forward will bring you more of today's market action.